Hello ladies, and welcome to our new Bible reading series. I'm Cindra Enlow from heavenlyplace.com, and this year as we read through the Bible, we'll explore God's incredible story of love and redemption. If you're looking for a Bible reading plan that's simple and doable, this is it. So let's get started and discover the heart of God together, one chapter at a time. Hello ladies, and welcome back to our one-year Bible reading plan. This is week 36, day 4. And our scheduled reading for today is Ezekiel chapters 24 through 28. So in our last reading, I think it was chapter 19 was the song for Israel's princes, the funeral song, and a parable of a fruitless vine. God reminded his people about their rebellion throughout history, and he pronounced judgment with the image of a sharpened sword and described Jerusalem and Samaria as two unfaithful sisters. Yet even in those difficult words, he told them of the king who was to come and encouraged his people to return with undivided hearts. In today's reading, we're going to find out that on the same day that Babylon began its siege of Jerusalem, God tells Ezekiel to mark the date. He gives him a parable of a boiling pot filled with choice meat, but the pot's rust and scum won't come off no matter how long it boils, giving us a picture of the city's corruption. Then God tells Ezekiel that the delight of his eyes, his wife, will die, and that he is not to mourn publicly. Unfortunately, this command is a sign to the people that when the temple falls and their delight is destroyed, they will be too shocked and stunned to weep. In chapter 25, God pronounces judgment on 4 neighboring nations for mocking Judah's downfall and taking revenge, because as these nations destroyed Judah, they began to think that they were something, and God just shows that he alone is sovereign over all nations. In chapter 26, we see the port city of Tyre, and it's proud of its wealth and its fortified island. And these prophecies have been revealed before, I think, in Isaiah. But we see that Tyre's walls will be broken, its settlements destroyed, it's tossed like rubble into the sea. And the fishermen, who knew that Tyre was a great city, will now see it as just scraps. And then we go on and see that Ezekiel describes the lamenting of Tyre. And in chapter 28, we see the judgment against Tyre's leaders. But here's where we see the heart of God in this reading. We see the hidden corruption in his people. We see the pride of powerful cities and the cruelty of nations that rejoice in others' misfortune. We see that God takes sin seriously enough to judge it. Yet, even as he warns and laments over the sins of his people, he promises to bring his people back. He cleanses them, he makes his presence known among them again, and they see all along that his justice and his mercy was never far away. Okay, ladies, let's get started on our reading today, Ezekiel chapter 24 to 28.
The Book of Ezekiel, chapter 24. And the word of the Lord came to me in the 9th year, in the 10th month, on the 10th day of the month, saying, Son of man, put down in writing this very day, the king of Babylon let loose the weight of his attack against Jerusalem on this very day, and make a comparison for this uncontrolled people, and say to them, This is what the Lord has said, put on the cooking pot, put it on the fire and put water in it, and get the bits together, the fat tail, every good part, the leg and the top part of it, make it full of the best bones. Take the best of the flock, put much wood under it, see that its bits are boiling well, let the bones be cooked inside it. For this is what the Lord has said, a curse is on the town of blood, the cooking pot which is unclean inside, which has never been made clean. Take out its bits, its fate is still to come on it. for her blood is in her. She has put it on the open rock, not draining it onto the earth so that it might be covered with dust, in order that it might make wrath come up to give punishment. She has put her blood on the open rock, so that it may not be covered. For this cause the Lord has said, a curse is on the town of blood, and I will make great the burning mass. Put on much wood, heating up the fire, boiling the flesh well, and making the soup thick, and let the bones be burned. And I will put her on the coals so that she may be heated and her brass burned, so that what is unclean in her may become soft and her waste be completely taken away. I have made myself tired to no purpose, still all the waste which is in her has not come out, it is an evil smell. As for your unclean purpose, because I have been attempting to make you clean, but you have not been made clean from it, you will not be made clean till I have let loose my passion on you in full measure. I the Lord have said the word and I will do it. I will not go back or have mercy, and my purpose will not be changed. In the measure of your ways and of your evil doings you will be judged, says the Lord. And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, see, I am taking away the desire of your eyes by disease, but let there be no sorrow or weeping or drops running from your eyes. Let there be no sound of sorrow, make no weeping for your dead. Put on your headdress and your shoes on your feet, let not your lips be covered, and do not take the food of those in grief. So in the morning I was teaching the people, and in the evening death took my wife, and in the morning I did what I had been ordered to do. And the people said to me, Will you not make clear to us the sense of these things? Is it for us you do them? Then I said to them, The word of the Lord came to me, saying, Say to the people of Israel, The Lord has said, See, I will make my holy place unclean, the pride of your strength, the pleasure of your eyes, and the desire of your soul, and your sons and daughters, who did not come with you here, will be put to the sword. And you will do as I have done, not covering your lips or taking the food of those in grief. And your headdresses will be on your heads and your shoes on your feet, there will be no sorrow or weeping, but you will be wasting away in the punishment of your evil doing. And you will be looking at one another in wonder. And Ezekiel will be a sign to you. Everything he has done you will do. When this takes place, you will be certain that I am the Lord. And as for you, son of man, your mouth will be shut in the day when I take from them their strength, the joy of their glory, the desire of their eyes, and that on which their hearts are fixed, and their sons and daughters. In that day, one who has got away safe will come to you to give you news of it. In that day your mouth will be open to him who has got away safe, and you will say words to him and your lips will no longer be shut, so you will be a sign to them and they will be certain that I am the Lord. Chapter 25. And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, let your face be turned to the children of Ammon, and be a prophet against them, and say to the children of Ammon, Give ear to the word of the Lord. This is what the Lord has said, because you said, Aha! Against my holy place when it was made unclean, and against the land of Israel when it was made waste, and against the people of Judah when they were taken away as prisoners. For this cause I will give you up to the children of the east for their heritage, and they will put their tent circles in you and make their houses in you. They will take your fruit for their food and your milk for their drink. And I will make Rabbah a place for housing camels, and the children of Ammon a resting place for flocks, and you will be certain that I am the Lord. For the Lord has said, because you have made sounds of joy with your hands, stamping your feet, and have been glad, putting shame with all your soul on the land of Israel, for this cause my hand has been stretched out against you, and I will give up your goods to be taken by the nations. I will have you cut off from the peoples and will put an end to you among the countries. I will give you up to destruction, and you will be certain that I am the Lord. This is what the Lord has said, because Moab and Tyre are saying, See, the people of Judah are like all the nations. For this cause, I will let the side of Moab be uncovered, and his towns on every side, the glory of the land, Beth Jeshimoth, Baal-meon and as far as Kiriath-haim. To the children of the east I have given her for a heritage, as well as the children of Ammon, so that there may be no memory of her among the nations. And I will be the judge of Moab, and they will see that I am the Lord. This is what the Lord has said, because Edom has taken his payment from the people of Judah, and has done great wrong in taking payment from them. The Lord has said, my hand will be stretched out against Edom, cutting off from it man and beast, and I will make it waste. From Teman even as far as Dedan they will be put to the sword. I will take payment from Edom because of my people Israel, and I will take Edom in hand in my wrath and in my passion, and they will have experience of my reward, says the Lord. This is what the Lord has said, because the Philistines have taken payment, with the purpose of causing shame and destruction with unending hate. The Lord has said, see, my hand will be stretched out against the Philistines, cutting off the Cherethites and sending destruction on the rest of the sea land. And I will take great payment from them with acts of wrath, and they will be certain that I am the Lord when I send my punishment on them. Chapter 26. Now in the 11th year, on the first day of the month, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, because Tyre has said against Jerusalem, Aha, she who was the doorway of the peoples is broken. She is turned over to them, she who was full is made waste. For this cause the Lord has said, see, I am against you, O Tyre, and will send up a number of nations against you as the sea sends up its waves. And they will give the walls of Tyre to destruction and have its towers broken, and I will take even her dust away from her, and make her an uncovered rock. She will be a place for the stretching out of nets in the middle of the sea, for I have said it, says the Lord. And her goods will be given over to the nations, and her daughters in the open country will be put to the sword, and they will be certain that I am the Lord. For this is what the Lord has said, see, I will send up from the north Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, king of kings, against Tyre, with horses and war carriages and with an army and great numbers of people. He will put to the sword your daughters in the open country. He will make strong walls against you and put up an earthwork against you, arming himself for war against you. He will put up his engines of war against your walls, and your towers will be broken down by his axes. Because of the number of his horses you will be covered with their dust. Your walls will be shaking at the noise of the horsemen and of the wheels and of the war carriages, when he comes through your doorways, as into a town which has been broken open. Your streets will be stamped down by the feet of his horses. He will put your people to the sword, and will send down the pillars of your strength to the earth. They will take by force all your wealth and go off with the goods with which you do trade. They will have your walls broken down and all the houses of your desire given up to destruction. They will put your stones and your wood and your dust deep in the water. I will put an end to the noise of your songs, and the sound of your instruments of music will be gone forever. I will make you an uncovered rock, you will be a place for the stretching out of nets, there will be no building you up again. For I the Lord have said it, says the Lord. This is what the Lord has said to Tyre, will not the sea lands be shaking at the sound of your fall, when the wounded give cries of pain, while men are put to the sword in you? Then all the rulers of the sea will come down from their high seats, and put away their robes and take off their clothing of needlework. They will put on the clothing of grief. They will take their seats on the earth, shaking with fear every minute and overcome with wonder at you. And they will send up a song of grief for you, and say to you, what destruction has come on you? How are you cut off from the sea, the noted town, which was strong in the sea, she and her people, causing the fear of them to come on all the dry land. Now the sea lands will be shaking in the day of your fall, and all the ships on the sea will be overcome with fear at your going. For this is what the Lord has said, I will make you a waste town, like the towns which are unpeopled, when I make the deep come upon you, covering you with great waters. Then I will make you go down with those who go down into the underworld, to the people of the past, causing your living place to be in the deepest parts of the earth, in places long unpeopled, with those who go down into the deep, so that there will be no one living in you, and you will have no glory in the land of the living. I will make you a thing of fear, and you will come to an end. Even if you are looked for, you will not be seen again forever, says the Lord. Chapter 27. The word of the Lord came to me again, saying, And you, son of man, make a song of grief for Tyre, and say to Tyre, O you who are seated at the doorway of the sea, trading for the peoples with the great sea lands, these are the words of the Lord. You, O Tyre, have said, I am a ship completely beautiful. Your builders have made your outlines in the heart of the seas, they have made you completely beautiful. They have made all your boards of fir trees from Sinir, they have taken cedars from Lebanon to make the supports for your sails. Of oak trees from Bashan they have made your driving blades. They have made your floors of ivory and boxwood from the sea lands of Kittim. The best linen with needlework from Egypt was your sail, stretched out to be a flag for you. Blue and purple from the sea lands of Elisha gave you shade. The people of Zidon and Arvad were your boatmen, the wise men of Zemah were in you. They were guiding your ships, the responsible men of Jebel and its wise men were in you, making your boards watertight. All the ships of the sea with their seamen were in you trading in your goods. Cush and Lud and Put were in your army, your men of war, hanging up their body covers and headdresses of war in you, they gave you your glory. The men of Arvad in your army were on your walls, and were watchmen in your towers, hanging up their arms on your walls round about. They made you completely beautiful. Tarshish did business with you because of the great amount of your wealth. They gave silver, iron, tin, and lead for your goods. Javan, Tubal, and Meshech were your traders. They gave living men and brass vessels for your goods. The people of Togarmah gave horses and war horses and transport beasts for your goods. The men of Rodan were your traders. A great number of sea lands did business with you. They gave you horns of ivory and ebony as an offering. Edom did business with you because of the great number of things which you made. They gave emeralds, purple, and needlework, and the best linen and coral and rubies for your goods. Judah and the land of Israel were your traders. They gave grain of minnith and sweet cakes and honey and oil and perfume for your goods. Damascus did business with you because of the great amount of your wealth, with wine of Helbon and white wool. For your goods, they gave polished iron and spices. Dedan did trade with you in cloths for the backs of horses. Arabia and all the rulers of Kedar did business with you, in lambs and sheep and goats, in these they did business with you. The traders of Sheba and Ramah did trade with you. They gave the best of all sorts of spices and all sorts of stones of great price and gold for your goods. Haran and Cal and Eden, the traders of Ashur and all the Medes, these were your traders in beautiful robes, in rolls of blue and needlework, and in chests of colored cloth, corded with cords and made of cedar wood, in them they did trade with you. Tarshish ships did business for you in your goods, and you were made full, and great was your glory in the heart of the seas. Your boatmen have taken you into great waters, you have been broken by the east wind in the heart of the seas. Your wealth and your goods, the things in which you do trade, your seamen and those guiding your ships, those who make your boards watertight, and those who do business with your goods, and all your men of war who are in you, with all who have come together in you, will go down into the heart of the seas in the day of your downfall. At the sound of the cry of your ship's guides, the boards of the ship will be shaking, and all the boatmen, the seamen and those who are expert at guiding a ship through the sea, will come down from their ships and take their places on the land, and their voices will be sounding over you, and crying bitterly they will put dust on their heads, rolling themselves in the dust, and they will have the hair of their heads cut off because of you, and will put haircloth on their bodies, weeping for you with bitter grief in their souls, even with bitter sorrow. And in their weeping they will make a song of grief for you, sorrowing over you and saying, Who is like Tyre, who has come to an end in the deep sea? When your goods went out over the seas, you made numbers of peoples full. The wealth of the kings of the earth was increased with your great wealth and all your goods. Now that you are broken by the seas and the deep waters, your goods and all your people will go down with you. All the people of the sea lands are overcome with wonder at you, and their kings are full of fear, their faces are troubled. Those who do business among the peoples make sounds of surprise at you. You have become a thing of fear, you have come to an end forever. Chapter 28. The word of the Lord came to me again, saying, Son of man, say to the ruler of Tyre, This is what the Lord has said, because your heart has been lifted up, and you have said, I am a god, I am seated on the seat of God in the heart of the seas, but you are man and not God, though you have made your heart as the heart of God. See, you are wiser than Daniel. There is no secret which is deeper than your knowledge. By your wisdom and deep knowledge you have got power for yourself, and put silver and gold in your storehouses. By your great wisdom and by your trade your power is increased, and your heart is lifted up because of your power. For this cause the Lord has said, because you have made your heart as the heart of God. See, I am sending against you strange men, feared among the nations. They will let loose their swords against your bright wisdom. They will make your glory a common thing. They will send you down to the underworld, and your death will be the death of those who are put to the sword in the heart of the seas. Will you say, in the face of those who are taking your life, I am God? But you are man and not God in the hands of those who are wounding you. Your death will be the death of those who are without circumcision, by the hands of men from strange lands. For I have said it, says the Lord. Then the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, make a song of grief for the king of Tyre, and say to him, This is what the Lord has said. You are all wise and completely beautiful. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every stone of great price was your clothing, the sardius, the topaz, and the diamond, the beryl, the onyx, and the jasper, the emerald and the carbuncle. Your storehouses were full of gold, and things of great price were in you. In the day when you were made they were got ready. I gave you your place with the winged one. I put you on the mountain of God. You went up and down among the stones of fire. There has been no evil in your ways from the day when you were made, till sin was seen in you. Through all your trading you have become full of violent ways, and have done evil. So I sent you out shamed from the mountain of God. The winged one puts an end to you from among the stones of fire. Your heart was lifted up because you were beautiful. You made your wisdom evil through your sin. I have sent you down, even to the earth. I have made you low before kings, so that they may see you. By all your sin, even by your evil trading, you have made your holy places unclean. So I will make a fire come out from you. It will make a meal of you, and I will make you as dust on the earth before the eyes of all who see you. All who have knowledge of you among the peoples will be overcome with wonder at you. You have become a thing of fear, and you will never be seen again. And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, let your face be turned to Zidon, and be a prophet against it, and say, These are the words of the Lord. See, I am against you, O Zidon, and I will get glory for myself in you, and they will be certain that I am the Lord, when I send my punishments on her, and I will be seen to be holy in her. And I will send on her disease and blood in her streets, and the wounded will be falling in the middle of her, and the sword will be against her on every side, and they will be certain that I am the Lord. And there will no longer be a plant with sharp points wounding the children of Israel, or a thorn troubling them among any who are round about them, who put shame on them. And they will be certain that I am the Lord. This is what the Lord has said, when I have got together the children of Israel from the peoples among whom they are wandering, and have been made holy among them before the eyes of the nations, then they will have rest in the land which is theirs, which I gave to my servant Jacob, and they will be safe there, building houses and planting vine gardens and living without fear, when I have sent my punishments on all those who put shame on them round about them. And they will be certain that I am the Lord their God,